Question. Other than auctioneer, which profession guarantees you the most action with the ladies? Question. If you were stranded on a deserted island for the rest of your life, and you only had 2 CDs with you, and this is forever, how would you feel that you couldn't play them?
Hungry.
Question.
Okay.
Why did you make me wait like that?
I don't like you. No, I'm kidding. I like you very much. But I can't just put out on the first date, right? Yeah. So that's why I made you wait. Did you bring a condom? Next question.
Question. When was the last time you made a decent pie graph?
I don't think I've ever made a pie graph.
Why?
Because I usually go with a bar graph. And that's more easy to understand anyway. Either that or like one of those little dot graphs with the line, you know, like the stock market. DJIA.
Question. If Ultimate Frisbee was a woman, what would you do to her?
Oh my god. No idea. First I'd hug that shit just to score a point. And then I'd just play some D for a little while. And then I'd get some hand blocks. I'd definitely get some hand blocks. And then I'd fucking lay it down. I'd be like all set. I'd go for some sick layouts. And then I'd fucking put it in for the score. It's all ultimate terms.
Question.
Okay.
Which race should rule them all?
Well, I think that question's already been answered. You know, so Abraham Lincoln, I think, said once that, you know, as long as there's inequality in the races, he was in favor of his race being on top, which I am totally all for. Yeah, I mean, how can it be anything other than white people, right? I mean, you know, America is mostly white. I mean, the United States is sort of this, you know, privileged, economically privileged majority in the world, or sorry, a privileged minority in the world. It's going to be white people. That's a boring question. How can that be anything else? It can't be Asians. Well, oh, the rise of China. Oh, maybe it's gonna be Chinese. Well, we could be looking for a change, yeah. But not Africa. I think Africa's ship has just never even come in. So yeah, that's too bad. Oil, we're gonna, you know, like Arab races. You know, as soon as the oil is gone, it's all gonna be over. You know, it's rough. You know, it's rough.
Question. Automatic flushers necessary?
Is there more to this question?
No.
Automatic flushers. I can see, you know, they have the automatic hand washers and the automatic soap dispensers. I can see, like, people not wanting to touch the toilet. They do have them. What are you talking about? Are they necessary? No. Can I just poop in a hole? Yeah. And just bury it? Sure. Do I want to? No.
Question.
Okay. I won't shout at you. Okay, I won't touch you back. Okay. I'm listening. He's angry. We're like George Bush and Putin. Like, you know, like I'm looking into your soul. It's like, you know, if you stare long enough into the abyss stares back. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like we have a connection. Right? Is that a fart? What was that? Hey, you know, we're having a moment here. You know, keep your flatulence, like, you know, in your asshole. Right? Okay, I shouldn't swear. It's very bad. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Question. Brand names, parking violations, goose. Anemia, stationery supplies, navels, and cotton swabs, otherwise known as Q-tips. They have a warning to not be used to clean your ears. What are they for?
I use them to clean my ears. Like, I never saw a warning on the... I don't even read the box. I usually don't even buy them. I just steal them from other people. Are they dangerous? Are you not allowed to ask questions on this show?
Question. Other than dental floss, have you ever used the verb form of floss with anything else?
Of course I have.
Question.
Okay.
What's your favorite situation?
My favorite situation? My favorite situation? Well, probably foreplay, I think. Favorite situation? Oh, my favorite situation? My favorite situation, and this is the actual honest answer. My favorite situation is being at some kind of establishment, some kind of bar or restaurant or cafe or something, with all Japanese people except me, and me at a table of all women and no men, except me. That's my favorite situation. That is the absolute truth. That is my favorite situation. So that's okay. So foreplay would be second, and then that other thing would be my favorite situation. I mean, why not, right? I mean, that's like you know, it's interesting. You know, I'm an only child. I grew up in in New Hampshire, which is probably the whitest state in the United States. Vermont is that guy snoring? Hey, is that guy snoring? Okay, so New Hampshire is a very white place. You know, it's nice to be in a group of people that's sort of new to me, that's interesting. Yeah. So that's probably it. Yeah. So some kind of shop, like a shop in Japan, like a cafe or a restaurant or something. All Japanese people except me at a table of all women. That is my favorite situation. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
If you had a baby,
oh, okay.
What would you do with it?
You know, there are two people that I really, really respect, and like when I think about the life that I want to have, like some future life, the people that I want to have like in the future, like the life that I want to have in the future, there are two people that I think of. One is a professor at the University of Rochester. The other is a guy who works for CBC Radio in Toronto. Both of those people married late in life and have no children. They have these great houses. They have no kids' toys. They have no. They have the kind of shit that you have to have in your house if you have kids. They have none of that because they don't have kids, and that makes me think that I don't want to have kids. Now I'm 32. I'm not married. I've been close to getting married a couple of times, but I'm not married. I've never gotten anybody pregnant. I think that I don't want children. If I had a baby, what would I do with it? Well, I wouldn't drown it because that's immoral. Or probably not give it away. I'd probably raise it. But I can tell you this. I think that I would very, very much like to have a daughter, a female baby, which is what we call daughters if they're humans. I think that I would like to have a daughter. You know why? Because I think the world needs strong women. I mean, would love to instill. I don't know if it's possible. Like maybe it's very arrogant for me to think that I could do this, but I would love to instill a sense of strength and confidence into a female person. And the time that you get to do that is when kids are young. When you have babies, when you're their parent, right? That's the only time you get to do that. So I think I would very much like to have a daughter. This relates back to the answer that I had before to the other question about my favorite situation, where I said it was sort of all women. One thing that I lament greatly in life, sort of a fact of biology, is that I would never be able to have a Japanese child, because biology doesn't work. But yeah. So I guess I would try to love a child if I had one. But on the other hand, there have been times when when someone's a little bit late, when someone's period doesn't come, and you think, well, gee, one possible reason that that's not coming is that earlier I came, right, or so to speak, right? So and all of the times that those have happened, I was like scared that I had gotten someone pregnant. It's always been not the case that someone was pregnant, and I have to say, just like this incredible relief, right? I'm like, phew, because children are very, very expensive, right? So.
All right, guys.